Hey, what's up guys, it's me Jane, and today we're going to be taking a look at Siege Megatron. I mean, there's nothing much to say about it, it's just Siege Megatron. And, I don't know, let's get right into this figure. First things first, this figure has great painting and sculpting. The only problem that I have with it is this shoulder, this mounted cannon on his hand, because the cannon just... Look at it, it just looks half-assed. It looks like it's done on one side, but not done on the other side. But that's the only problem. Everything else is perfectly painted. It has perfect everything. The chest doesn't look overdone, but doesn't look empty. It looks good enough, yeah. But this figure comes from the line of, I don't know, the Netflix line, the Netflix exclusive figures line, I don't know. I think it's like Netflix something line. But anyways, this figure, because it comes with, it has like that, line of figures or something. It does come with some extra minifigures, which I thought that would bump up the price, but for some reason it's less than the normal one, because this is $39.99, which is $40. But still, it's less than the original one, which is $42, I think it is, because it's $41.99. So it's like $2 less. So why not get this one? It's pretty good, or so I think. Because that's how much it cost in the store. But anyways, the figure itself, this minifigure itself, looks good. So it does transform, but before we transform it, let's look at its articulation. Everything on it's a ball joint, so the kick goes up that far and not so far back, up and down, ball joint swivel. This also works as a swivel. And also, if you're not under 13, then just leave my house, please. Leave. Anyways, this figure can transform. Yeah, Transformers. So you have to fold that up. I think it's fold this up, and then this will, you have to like tab these together. Just go like that. I'm sorry. And then there's like tabs right here, and there's a tab right here. You have to like look at that yourself. Tab that in, and tab that right in. Now you got a little pew pew gun. You can attach some blast parts, which does come with the figure, which I quite like. So you can go pew pew, and just taps right into his hand, and it's quite nice and quite extravagant. Yo, sup, dog? It's a quite nice gun. So yeah, and also it does come with another one, which is this little dog, or something. So let's transform it, because it has the same articulation, just ball joints on these feet, and no up and down at the head. But the tail does move. But it's for transformation, which we're just going to get into. So you're just going to fold that up, fold this all the way back, and then there's this kind of notch, and this foot has this peg, and just peg it into the notch. Do the same thing to the other side. And now flip this all the way back and just tab that in, and just have some little tabs over here, which you can just go onto this, and now you can just oh wait, you need a tab. Now you can go. Now we're gonna keep that in there. I kind of quite like that. You can also tab these things into his, gun. These things to his like little fusion cannon. So you just take his fusion cannon and just shove it in there, and now you got a little blast. You can also do that with primes, but I'm gonna have to do that one again, because it's for kids, because it's Megatron. Because it's Megatron, yeah, it was Megatron all along. But anyways, that we've done with his accessories. Oh wait, there's more. Because there's this maybe blade. Get out the front stage. I guess it does have a transformation. Fold these out. Clip these back. Fold this back. You got a handle. Done. It does have a little sniper scope, but this is for the transformation. And that plugs into his hand, and this plugs into his hand, I think. Let's just check. Yep, now it has two guns. Yep. Yeah. This fusion cannon can come off his hand. You can only see the back. And then you can hold it into his hand. And just, now you got a gun. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Yeah, that's the only thing that you really can do with the fusion cannon other than plug it in and pose with it. But now, let's get into this articulation. So, up, yeah, but up and down at the head, swivel here, it is on a ball joint, so yeah, you can even see the ball joint over here at the back of the head. Up and down, hinge joint here. I'm sorry, up and down, hinge joint here. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, probably in Lolly Land. Hand has no articulation, but there is some swivel like that. Can you see? Swivel here, but isn't really blocked from the backpack because the backpack just moves out of the way. Up that far, back that far, which is actually a farther kick back, because if you lift that up, you can kick pretty far back. And because there's no skirts, you can just go like this. You got the splits. Quite nice. Quite fucking nice. And also I like his little black on these. Quite sexy. Hinge joint here. Swivel at the thigh. You got this, which is kind of like a pivot. I don't know, like a toe joint. Don't care. Why'd you break on me? Hold on. Yeah. So now you just want to. Now there's also this, which is a pivot. But articulation's pretty good. But now let's get into this transformation. Whoa. So first things first. Oh, you motherfucker. Now we can get into this. Let's push this back so that my hands can have a little bit of room. So now, first things first, what you want to do is you want to fold in these hands. Bring up this backpack. Untab these weird things, which are going to be the treads. And then fold back these arms, which just tabbed right into the hands. And now this has a little hole, this has a little peg, and this has just makes baby. But I forgot to do something, so before you do that, you want to flip this up, so then it goes like that, and now you can do that. And now I forgot something, because you're supposed to actually flip something over these trigger panels. I don't know. Shit. Let's start from the beginning, because before you do all that, you have to flip this up. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I should be ashamed of myself. I'm sorry. Just don't forget. Fold this backpack down. Thank you, you little asshole. Fold this down, because this is all just a little bit stubborn. And there's a peg right here. Hole right here. You get the situation. Do it like your dad did to your mom. Peg it. Yeah, so you get the front done. But what about the back? Swivel that backwards. Swivel that like that. Fold that up like that. Open it up like that. No, I'm sorry, just fucked it all up. I'm sorry. Alright, so you're first gonna do that. And then you're gonna do that. And then you're gonna do that. It's like really weird. I'm gonna have to do this off camera. I'm sorry. The fucking hell, bro? Dude, I'm supposed to like. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. I'm pretty dumb. Sorry. So, yeah, unfold this, and then there's supposed to be like a hinge joint somewhere along the lines over here. And then the swivel it's like, you fold this all up, and it's just a little cunt sometimes, so you're just gonna have to be really, really careful with it. Really, really firm. And then there's a peg, and then this just pegs right into the skirt somewhere. Go in. But the skirt pegs into here because for some reason, yay, now you got it like that. Good. You fold this up, you fold that up, and then you go hippity hoppity, fold it uppity, just point the toes down, but it already is pointed down. Now you have this, which I don't know what to call this, a tank. But no tank's fully done without its fusion cannon. I mean, not fusion cannon, but gun thing on the front. So clip this in, and then just make sure that the cannon's kind of facing upwards, and then just shove it in there, and then plug that into its fusion cannon. Now, there's a nice little tank. Woo! With space tank. Good. 10 out of 10. It's Megatron. What do you expect? It's pretty cool. I actually really like it. So yeah. That's pretty good. So overall, this figure, I'd like to call this figure a masterpiece. 10 out of 10. Great. Love it. Good. Thank you. Only complaints, Canon just doesn't look fully painted. I'll see you guys later. Fuck you.